What's up? Spitballz is back. Episode 2. The NFL is back. It was a great
NFL
game
is
last
back.
night. Let's
Great
talk
game.
about it.
Truly electric.
Great way to start the year.
Yeah.
I've
Um,
actually seen nothing but bad things said about the refs all day on my Twitter or on my TikTok and my Instagram, and I feel like it
about
wasn't
what?
that bad. About those,
About what?
Love the lining up.
yeah,
Remember
the illegal formations. They were like the refs were trying to make a point to like you
I
have to
feel like
line
well,
they're
up
they
doing
right.
that
also
all preseason too, though. I think that's just the rule now.
You got to
But
just line up correctly.
I've just seen people are
yeah,
also
but also
complaining
the
that the
Chiefs
Chiefs were lining up illegally too.
and the Chiefs assistant coach called a timeout, and that's like you're not allowed to do that as an assistant coach, but
Yeah,
they
I've
let him.
I've just seen people hating on
Really?
the refs the entire
Yeah,
game.
Only the head coach can call it?
yeah,
I think so. I
maybe
didn't know
player,
that
probably a
the Chiefs.
quarterback.
They didn't. I don't think they gave him the timeout, but it should have been a penalty.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about the game. I don't care about the refs.
Rasheed
The
Rice
refs.
was really good.
What?
Rasheed
Rasheed
Rice,
Rice.
he's gonna be
We'll see how
starting.
long, he gets to play for.
He's not getting
But
suspended this year.
no, doesn't he have
Oh
like
yeah,
8
they pushed
pending
it back.
charges?
Yeah, but his trials is next June.
Yeah,
Um,
they finessed it.
okay. Then yes, he did look really good. So did Xavier Worthy, actually.
Yeah, Xavier Worthy, he had like 2 touchdowns, right?
Yeah, he had a rushing and a receiving.
His first touch.
He really didn't do
That's
much
sick.
other than this.
I was gonna say, I think the biggest point that I took away from the game is that the two top tight ends on each team are washed.
Yeah.
Kelsey and Andrews they're like they
Nah,
didn't even seem like
Kelsey
part of
was
the
like,
offense.
he's not
Maybe
gonna.
it's a little too early to say that, but they had a
Yeah,
bad performance.
I feel like Kelsey last year also wasn't used as much in the regular season, but once the playoffs start, he's gonna be Mahomes' #1 target no matter what.
I don't know. I think
Like, I don't think he's bad. I think he's a little old and probably can't run as many routes, can't
it
take as many
seemed
hits.
like what's the backup's name?
I don't know.
Oh, Isaiah Likely for
Nah,
Baltimore.
No,
the
on
Oh,
Chiefs.
oh,
Kansas City. Whatever his name is. It seemed like he was the focal tight end all night.
I think he's gonna get less touches, but I don't think he's like talent has gone down. And I think once the playoffs start,
Well, that's a long ways away. We'll see. But
First
I was
fingers.
very underwhelmed with Andrews and Kelsey's performance.
Andrews did nothing. Andrews played left tackle.
Andrew, yeah, he was a lineman. Did Marquise Brown play? I forget if he's or is
No,
he
I don't
like
think
I don't
Hollywood
think I
played.
saw him.
I think he's
Juju
hurt.
Smith-Schuster played.
always hurt.
Juju played.
That's
You
Juju.
played?
Oh,
Juju had
played.
he was on the field and I was like said something. I was like, I forgot they signed him. And then they threw him and he like dropped the ball in the end zone.
Yeah.
He was like getting
What a
hit, but like
fall
he
off.
couldn't hold
What
on
a
to him.
fall off for Juju.
Yeah. He was a Ben Roethlisberger merchant.
Big Ben merchant.
He's a TikTok merchant.
Anyway,
Isaiah Pacheco, he came in clutch for me. I had like a anytime touchdown going for him for a bet, and thank God that came in clutch. But on the
Derrick
other
Henry
side,
looked
Derrick
like
Henry, yeah,
he looked like a nice compliment to the offense. Like he's
yeah.
obviously not going to be like their best player, but like for the goal line for like fourth down, like that's so good to have.
Yeah. No, it was like I don't see the Ravens ever getting stopped on 4th and
But I
1.
think Justice Hill,
Chris Jones was definitely stopping Derrick Henry though. I saw a couple
yeah, no,
times.
he didn't have like a great night, but he had like good moments. Like
Yeah,
when
but like you have a
yeah.
backfield with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, like one of those two is going to get that 1 yard every time.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Justice Hill looked pretty good too, as
Yeah.
A backup.
he can
Receiving
take
back.
most of the carries from Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
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 Well,
I don't know.
Lamar, yeah, a lot of running.
I think those are the two best teams in the AFC.
Lamar looks skinny too. He's
What?
fat. Lamar lost weight.
Did he?
He
Dude,
was
he had
like
120 rushing yards.
Yeah,
he's
no,
like
he's
50 or
I
15
mean,
pounds lighter.
you know what you're gonna get with Lamar. He is, like I've been saying, the second best quarterback in the league.
But like he looked like a running back. Like he looked like he was trying to run the ball way more last night than he did last year.
Well, I just think a part of
Or he
that is
had
that
to.
Chris Jones was in the backfield
Yeah.
Every play.
every play. I think honestly, towards the end, I noticed I feel like they were kind of like just letting him get back there because Lamar was killing him on the
The
ground.
last two plays, they had Justice Hill blocking Chris Jones.
Yeah, they had Justice Hill block because I think they just wanted Lamar to get out of the pocket.
Yeah. It
For
was a
sure,
great.
just lines up anywhere on the
It
deal.
worked the first time. Worked the first time. Should have had Zay in the end zone.
I saw his interview. He said he wasn't even throwing his A.
He said
wasn't?
it was Bateman. Bateman was supposed to like come back.
He
Oh.
said
Just to
he
hit him
said if he
that
had
way.
held onto the ball longer, like he wishes he did, so he would have seen Zay and been able to throw it.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. I thought he just missed Zay.
He also said it was a touchdown, but I mean, I guess he
Yeah,
didn't
clearly
really
was
look
not
at the.
a
It was not a touchdown.
He did not look at the review.
All right. Anything else on Chiefs Ravens?
I mean, I'll get to it later. There's another thing I want to add.
Okay, it's your hot take then.
No. Just for later.
All right. What are we talking about next?
Lions Rams on Sunday.
Lions Rams. That's a big game. What's the line on that game?
Hmm.
I'm gonna check.
Nah, let's guess.
Lions are favorites.
Totally check.
I want to say
the
Lions
Rams
are
are
like
definitely-
-3.
It should be Rams.
Probably.
I don't think the Rams
Yeah,
are.
I'm gonna say I want Rams winning here, just because Lions are divisional rival for the Packers.
I think the Rams are gonna be really good.
Oh, it's Lions -4.5. I think the line moved. I feel like it opened at 3.
You said Rams,
think-
Miles?
I think the Rams are gonna be like a top team in the NFC. So are the Lions, but like
Yeah, so it opened. The line opened at 3.5, and now it's 4.5.
so it's going towards
leads
the
me to
Lions.
believe that the Lions are going to win.
Let's see.
We'll see. I mean, it's gonna.
I think this is a Cooper Cup bounce back season.
You think I really hope it's.
Yeah.
The reports at a camp are that he looks like healthy and like good again.
I think the
How
Lions are
old
going
is
to
he?
be on a
Is he
mission.
old now?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Lions come out week 1 and send a
Make a
statement.
statement.
I actually kind of like Lions
They did that last.
-4.5.
They sent their statement last year.
What?
They sent their statement last year, week 1, when they beat the Chiefs.
I think they do it again. I think
That's
they.
just
I
what
think they're out to
dedicated.
prove that they're like the premier team in the NFC.
You think?
Yeah, there's no getting the chip off of Dan Campbell's shoulder.
Yeah, I know they probably want him more, but I think the Rams are just more talented. Like Matt Stafford. I mean, I guess Jared Goff has been there to a Super Bowl and like done it.
Stafford's also old, bro. Like very old.
All right, we're talking about Aaron
Very
Rodgers winning a Super Bowl at 21.
Not
Different
me.
breed, different breed.
How old is Matt
He
Stafford?
was a #1 overall pick, and he's played like a #1 overall pick. His
He's
whole
36.
career, So
How old
Like,
is Cooper Cup?
31.
yeah.
How many
I
times
don't
did
know.
he tear his ACL? Twice?
The Rams window is definitely
Shortening.
Yeah.
So I feel like this has they got to come out firing because this has to be the year, or else I don't think it's next year.
They got some pieces. They got Kyron Williams is young. Puka.
Or
Or
Craig's laughing. 4 weeks into the season, when Williams goes down and Corum is fantasy RB like 4, he'll
plug him in at the 1-yard line.
Can
All right,
Who's the
should
tight
we
end?
bump to
Higby.
Jets?
Higby.
we
Yeah.
give predictions, score predictions for
All right.
Lions Rams?
I'm gonna say
I'll go
the Rams win 23-17.
Bro,
20.
All right, I'll pick a different one. Go 28-24 Rams.
I'm gonna go Lions 30-20.
Lions 28-20.
Okay.
Wait, let me write this down so remember. Go back and say it again.
28-24 Rams.
I said 30-20 Lions.
Said 28-20 Lions.
Jets Niners. Where did Frank go?
I'm not here. Don't worry. Jets Niners. Okay, I really wish Tess was here for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It is what it is. I don't really know about this game. I'm gonna check the line for this one too.
I mean, I think Is Christian McCaffrey playing? First of all,
Why would he not? I think so.
is he not
Why?
on the injured? Didn't he like hurt his calf
I did not hear this.
I don't think so.
in the preseason? He hurt his calf.
Pretty sure he's playing.
I think we'd be hearing if he wasn't playing.
Yeah.
The
That's
number one
very-
running back.
19 hours ago, the 49ers redefined.
He's questionable. He's
as
questionable.
Yeah, he's questionable.
Expected to play though.
He was limited in
They'll
Thursday's
Give him
practice.
some.
Like he hasn't had a full practice yet. But they
Well,
also
this
put money.
line opened at Niners -5.5, and it's down to a 4.5 now.
They're on the Jets.
So that leads me to believe that it's gonna be close either way. I don't know. Do we think Rodgers stays
I feel
healthy?
like the Jets, like sometimes they do beat really good teams.
I mean,
Or
they
keep it
like,
close,
even last
yeah.
year with Zach Wilson, they almost beat the
And the
Chiefs.
Chiefs,
Yeah.
yeah, that
Like, they have
was a
like
close
random
game.
games where they're really good.
And they are like
I think
the
Zach Wilson
roster
has
is
random
loaded.
games.
But they're also the Jets, so I'm gonna pick the Niners.
I think I'm gonna pick the Niners to win, but I think it might be. I feel like this is like a 17-14 kind of game.
Is that your official score prediction?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 17-14 Niners.
Who's home?
Niners.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna lead toward Niners then.
But
Yeah.
the line leads me to believe that it's gonna be close.
Niners 20-16.
20-16.
Let's just go like 24-21 Niners.
We're all picking the Niners.
Well, last week when we went through the whole Jets schedule, didn't we all pick the Niners?
Yeah, I guess. All right, I'm gonna say
It's not like we're hating. We're just being realistic.
I think the Jets are a good team. I think they could win a lot of games this year. I just
let's
don't
say
think
it's a
they can
shootout.
win.
I'm gonna go 35-30.
I also
High
think
scoring.
the under is a great bet in this one. That line also went down from
What is it?
40.5 to 43.5. So I like the under too, even though not
Yeah, I
gonna-
don't see it being
Parlay
too
lock?
high scoring.
we all have our locks for this week for the Spitballz
parlay.
parlay.
That's yours?
No, that's not mine. But
Mm.
I do like that bet now that I'm looking at it.
Are we putting together the parlay right now?
Do you want to? We can put together the parlay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay. You want me to go? I'll go first. I like Seahawks -6 against the Broncos. Line opened at 4.5. It's all the way to 6 now. Rookie quarterback for the Broncos. Tough week
I don't know if I
one,
love it.
especially going into Seattle.
I don't know if the
I don't know.
Seahawks gonna be bad.
Maybe. I don't know how I feel about the Broncos either, though. And
Yeah, the Broncos are.
I trust Gino to win week one over Bo Nix. So I'm going Seahawks -6 as
Alright.
my lock for the Spitballz parlay.
All right. I'm doing Michigan +6.5.
Oh, I didn't even think about college football.
I love that pick, if I'm being honest.
Michigan.
As much as of a Michigan hater, everyone knows I am. The defending national champions, I think they're gonna, at least it's gonna be like a 3-point loss if they lose. Like, I don't think they're gonna lose by a touchdown.
I'm inclined to agree with you. I think
In the big house.
I mean, especially it's in Michigan.
Yeah.
Like,
If it was at Texas, maybe I would choose Texas
but-
-6.5.
and it's not like Texas has proven that they're like elite. They beat up on Colorado State last week.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know Michigan's defense is good. There's no reason this game shouldn't be at least close.
Yeah. Jason,
Um,
you're gonna steal my pick.
should I even do that? Because I mean, this will be out after. I mean, it's okay. So my original one is Moneyline Packers. I think severely underrated in this, especially since there's no real home field advantage here. It's just Brazil.
The Eagles suck.
And the Eagles suck.
Thank you. But if anybody wants a real parlay, because this will probably be out afterwards, I'd probably just go Moneyline Giants. Because
Really?
I don't see I don't see Sam Darnold doing much.
I mean, I agree. Just didn't think
Yeah,
that would be coming out of someone's mouth.
He
it's a hot
realizes he's
bit.
delusional.
You guys all picked very safe plays, so I'm gonna add some value into this parlay, and we're gonna go with Malik Neighbors anytime touchdown. I think week
What's
one
that?
gets his first one out of the way.
Yeah,
I actually have
just-
no idea, but I know he's gonna score a touchdown. Let me
Should I
check.
put it all on the flip right now and see what we?
Yeah, no, you should. You should.
All right.
Malik Neighbors
What's
anytime
yours,
touchdown
Frank?
odds. We're
What?
at
Mine
plus
was
150.
Seattle -6.
Yeah.
Seahawks -6, Michigan plus 6.5, Giants money line, and Malik Neighbors touchdown. Anytime touchdown score plus 145.
Money line.
And if anybody watching wants just a lock, it's just Christian McCaffrey anytime touchdown.
I don't know if he's gonna play.
I don't know if he's gonna play, and also
GM
Jets run
says-
defense, kind of elite.
We can't combine the Malik Neighbors with it.
All right, then
No,
do
you
the
gotta make it.
Packers.
It was
do
plus
Packers.
680 before it, and Malik Neighbors is plus 180. So it's probably like over plus 1,000.
Yeah, this
Do
is,
like
this is
plus-
what the fans want.
I might take it. I might just
Oh, I'm definitely taking it. Actually, no.
might take
Throw it
the
out.
parlay.
Could have done a Packers money line on there. It's like plus 110.
Yeah, we could do Packers money line. I mean,
Building generational wealth.
Wait, so are we doing Packers money line instead of Giants money line?
yeah,
Like, I
we'll
can get
post,
that clip
we'll,
out before.
we'll post the lock on Instagram before the
Okay. Yep.
and I
Okay.
can get
Yeah.
the
Spitballz
clip out
locks.
before the game starts.
Yeah.
All right. I like it. So no Giants money line. That was my least favorite bet out of all of them. if I'm
Yeah, I
being
know. I was looking at that nose and I didn't like it. I was looking at their spread. They're only plus half a point. If it was like plus 3.5, I would have taken it.
Oh, ESPN has them at plus 1.5.
Cool.
I guess
Well,
Flip
Use
is
ESPN
different.
bet, Frank.
Cliff had them at
No, I
plus.
just have the ESPN app open and it's showing me
We're actually sponsored by
the
Flip.
ESPN
so-
line moved from 1 to 1.5. So ESPN thinks Minnesota's gonna win.
Where you can gamble underage.
But okay, so Seahawks -6, Michigan plus 6.5, Packers money line, Malik Neighbors anytime touchdown.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot of value. I like that.
Yeah, I like it too.
I
I
like it a lot.
really like it. All
All
right.
right, what's next
If
up
it
on
slams,
what?
if it hits,
It's
I
no,
think-
I'm
why
actually really
wouldn't it?
confident.
I feel pretty confident in this one.
right.
What's next on the
Super Bowl
doc?
predictions.
Super Bowl prediction.
Sure.
Okay. But I made my prediction before I watched last night, but all it did was reinforce in my mind that the Chiefs are going to 3-peat. But this is a Super Bowl prediction, so I'll give the opponent, and I think the Green Bay Packers are going to be the opponent.
wow.
Yeah,
I think the NFC is so open. I really have no idea.
it's hard, especially NFC North. That's just
But I think
I-
I don't trust anyone in the NFC East in the playoffs or the regular season, really. Lions and Packers are pretty close. The Rams are like close.
Bears. We can see what
The
Bears do
Niners,
depending
I
on.
mean, they can do it again. I don't know. So I have Chiefs beating the Packers.
I'm gonna go with the Super Bowl that we all wanted last year. I think we get it this year. I'm gonna go Ravens over the Lions in the Super
Mhm.
Bowl. I think, especially
That's
with the
what we all
Ravens
wanted.
losing yesterday, I think they might not lose again. They might just run the table. While they did lose, they looked pretty fucking good.
They did look good. They did.
And I think, if assuming we get a Chiefs Ravens rematch in the AFC Championship, it's a toss up and the Chiefs won the first one, so might as well go Ravens.
I don't hate it.
Okay, and then I honestly I've been talking myself into the Lions just running through the NFC. So I'm gonna go Ravens over Lions.
I think it's gonna be Chiefs Lions. I'm very high on the Lions.
Chiefs winning.
Lions
Lions
win
winning.
it.
Chiefs winning.
Chiefs win.
Three-peating, huh?
Yeah.
They look like they got better.
They do look like they got better.
How are you gonna
Baker's
bet
wide
bet against
receiver.
Mahomes?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not putting any money on it, so
No,
I'm telling you, I think this is the year that Lamar does it.
he's only ever lost to Brady. in the playoffs. Like
And Joe
And
Burrow.
and Burrow once.
I think I'm
that was
going
a
here.
fluke.
I'm going with Ravens Packers. If you look at the Super Bowl logo this
Who's
year,
winning?
Packers, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
If you look at the Super Bowl logo this year, it's green and purple. So I mean, not to throw any connections there.
Obviously, Jets Vikings, man.
Jets like
We had 4 different games and still picked just 2 teams from the NFC and 2 teams from the AFC to me.
Well, I don't know. You guys are higher on the Packers than I am.
I just
still
think there's like no real like dominant team in the NFC or quarterback
I
really.
feel like the Niners are
Oh yeah,
getting
no. Yeah, the
respect
Niners
this
are
year.
separate.
Well, we literally
I
could've
don't want to
beat-
pick the Chiefs Niners again. But outside of that, I think Jordan Love has a chance to like become the top.
we literally
player
could have
in
beat the
NFC.
Niners last year, but our kicker like kind of messed it up for us. That's about it. Other than that, I think we could have won. And
I agree.
I think the Packers are a good team. I think
think
the
Jordan
NFC
Love
as a
takes
whole
the
got
next step.
better. And I don't know. I trust Jared Goff just about as much as I trust anyone in the NFC at this point.
Yeah.
So, and the Lions defense is absurd. Should be. They're all like they have talent all over the field. I'm really, really high on the Lions at this point.
And they have a great head coach.
Yeah.
They do.
Okay. Should we get into some college football?
Yeah.
A little recap
Couple
of week
games.
1. Talk about week 2 a little bit, maybe.
The one game I think I was the most dialed in for was actually the Colorado game. Travis Hunter is so good.
Travis Hunter
He is
is
insane.
unbelievable.
And
That
like
is-
at both.
He is. I think he's a cornerback, personally.
Okay. I think if he goes to the NFL, especially with Deion Sanders being his dad, he's going to tell him to be a wide receiver because he
Deion
makes more
Sanders
money.
is not his dad.
well, it's not as
Or
bad.
not dad. Oh,
Deion
coach.
Sanders wishes he was his
I
dad
meant
so
coach.
badly.
I meant
but he's
coach.
not.
He might be daddy,
Like,
but
like Deion Sanders is like talking to him, like his influence. If he wants to make money, being a wide receiver, you make so much more.
I don't know. Who was it that just got a
No,
Pat
like
Surtain just got a
the like
bag.
20th. I saw like a
Yeah.
thing, like the 20th wide receiver in the league, highest paid is like the 3rd cornerback.
I think he's a better cornerback though. Like I've seen him do some things at cornerback that I've never seen like anybody else in college.
He also is a great wide receiver.
Yeah, he is, but also I feel like he makes a lot of his, highlights. He has great hands, but he makes a lot of his highlights after the catch, and he's playing against teams that can't tackle. So like I feel like
Oh no, that one touchdown he caught.
yeah, no, that was
Like,
ridiculous.
pushed him out of bounds.
That was an
What if he
absurd
just plays
catch.
both in the NFL?
But also I've seen him do things like
Yeah,
that at cornerback.
why can't he play both in the NFL? Like
Yeah.
not as many
after
snaps, but like he could play a couple plays on both sides of the ball. No,
Yeah, I mean, like, bro,
it comes down to what are you paying
not a
him
lot of
as,
people
though.
who no one does it in college either.
like Shohei Ohtani, he could just be Shohei Ohtani
Yeah.
for the NFL.
Yeah, like why not? Why
Um,
does he have
I
to choose?
actually agree with that. I think he could play both.
Yeah.
Not every snap, but like
Imagine he wins like offensive player of the year and like defensive player of the year.
Well, staying on Colorado, while Travis Hunter is great, that team's
Yeah.
a mess.
Deion
They-
Sanders is not great.
He is not it.
There was a
at all.
play in the 4th quarter. I don't know if you saw it. They were like trying to run. You know how it was San Diego State. No, it was the other.
North Dakota State.
Forget which game it was in. They gave him like a one last play because they threw the ball on 3rd down with like 30 seconds left in the game or something like that. It was like there was like a coaching mistake at the end. And I was like, Deion.
No, I recently learned that he doesn't call plays, and they don't really recruit from high school. They're all transfers. I don't know what Deion Sanders' job is.
Well,
I
he
don't know what
gets
he
people.
does.
He like motivates and he gets people to come.
He's doing a terrible job of it.
He
Then
brings a lot of
won
money to the
5
school.
games since he's been there.
Like he's just trying to set like a culture. I think that's his job.
Well, I think he's a shitty culture setter, and I really hope that Nebraska shit stops him.
Well, ESPN loves him.
Dylan Raiola.
I don't think he's sitting there like drawing X's and O's and like
He's
creating
definitely.
plays.
I'm struggling to find a moment in his Colorado career where he's done anything of value for that program, other than just getting eyes on them. Because obviously the eyes are there. People are watching Colorado, but people are watching to make fun of him because he sucks.
Yeah.
Watching to hate.
And the Spitballz podcast was very early on the Dion hate train.
Oh
And
yeah.
everybody,
Even when they were like 4-0.
The first.
we got a lot of shit for that, but look where we are now. Look where we are now.
Look where we are now.
We called out the clown of the NCAA a year before everybody else caught on. You heard it here
We were
first.
haters at the beginning of last season.
Oh, I was hating when he got hired.
Yeah.
It's been like a year and a half of hate, hate, hate.
But if you're Colorado, you're happy with signing him because how much money he made. Like,
Yeah, I
he
mean the
did what they
Colorado
asked.
I'd rather,
school,
I'd
like,
rather win football games.
the
but-
actual university is thrilled because
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
bringing
that's
in
what I
the
mean.
bank for that school. But the football program has gone from shit to just like poop. Like they're not good. They're not going to be good at any point because he's not a football coach. He's just a very popular guy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, let's stop hating on Colorado and go somewhere else.
Okay. Georgia's the best team in the country. I don't think anyone's gonna argue with that. And Clemson sucks. The ACC as a whole is the worst conference I've maybe ever seen.
FSU.
I think Notre
yeah.
Dame looked pretty good.
Notre Dame did look very good.
FSU.
I
fans
think
are going through it.
honestly, Notre Dame, I think they play like Florida State at the end of the season, who sucks. I think that's who they play. It's either them or Miami.
Oh my!
But other
their
than that, like
quarterback,
I'm ready to
DJ,
pencil Notre Dame
I
in the
can't
5
pronounce.
seed already.
The Florida State quarterback.
Yeah, I can't pronounce his last
Yeah,
name.
that was-
DJ, whatever.
GJ
So
Ugadele.
bad.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
bad.
I think
Week
Notre
one, I
Dame.
didn't think he did that bad, and then week two, it was just
But like everyone's shitting on DJ, and while he deserves it, that run defense is atrocious. They just let Georgia Tech and Boston College just run right through the middle of the defense, play after
the
play.
team as a whole sucks. Like DJ's not the only problem.
No, not even close. And Alabama's thanking their lucky stars they didn't hire Mike Norvell.
Nah, they just look like they don't even want to be on the field.
Their fans are eating. You guys see the whole dog shit thing?
Nah, what was it?
Some Florida State fan on Twitter said if Florida State loses to Boston College, I will eat dog shit out of a red Solo cup with a spoon and film it and put it on Twitter. And then they lost
Yeah, I
and
did see that,
deleted his
actually.
account, and the entire internet was like trying to find this guy to have him eat dog shit. But yeah, tough couple weeks for Florida State. And just any team that's suing the ACC right now. They're a combined 0-3. So, other one's Clemson, by the way.
Michigan didn't look too good.
I mean, did you expect anything differently?
I thought they wouldn't really let him score, bro. Like
Mhm.
Fresno State, like
South Carolina didn't look too good either.
still won.
All right,
Can't-
South Carolina, we need to pump the brakes on a little
Old
bit.
Dominion.
All right, our quarterback is
Dominion.
like literally freshly an adult, and it was his first game ever.
Is he
There
younger
was
than
an
us?
hour-long weather delay in the middle of the
Is he
game.
younger than us?
Yes.
Sophomore.
Yeah, he's a redshirt freshman. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that kid that's 17 on Bama is crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so sad seeing 17-year-olds play.
It's only gonna get worse.
Yeah.
Only
Good for
gonna
him,
get
man.
worse for us old ass men. But
Oh,
yeah,
man.
can we talk about South Carolina for a second? I want to give my spiel on why they don't. Well, they might suck, but like we can't just declare that they suck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It was week 1. Weather delay in the middle of the second quarter. We were playing the first quarter and a half of the game. We were playing very well. We dropped a deep ball that would have been a touchdown. We had a fake field goal get called back. That ended in a touchdown. Our quarterback tripped our running back on a play that might have been a touchdown. Like there was a couple little plays that went wrong that if they don't, we're not even talking about it. They blew the brakes off them in the first half and the game was over. And the weather delay comes around, game gets close, freshman quarterback gets rattled a little bit. But the defensive line especially is like legitimately one of the better defensive lines in the SEC. I think the defense as a whole is really good. I don't think Kentucky might have more interceptions than touchdowns tomorrow.
They play tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, another good bet if you want it. South Carolina plus
There we
9.
go. Yep.
+9.
Plus 9. You could sprinkle in money line too because Kentucky hasn't beat South
Kentucky
Carolina in
sucks.
years.
Does Wimsatt start there?
Does he? I don't actually.
Is it at Kentucky?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at Kentucky, the worst stadium in the SEC. Let me check if Wimsat starts.
They're putting Kentucky at -400.
No, Vandegrift.
Yeah, I didn't think he started, honestly.
And I actually have some insider information. Someone I was talking to, friends with
No,
one of
this
the
is
kids on the
illegal.
team, and they said they're gonna open up the playbook this week a little bit.
That's so illegal.
Kind of easing the freshman quarterback into dominance. That's my spiel on South Carolina. I think they'll be fine. But if they're not, Shane Beamer's on the hot seat. If they start to lose, Shane Beamer is on the hot seat for sure.
Ohio State looked like the second best team in the country.
It did. We'll see.
Will Howard?
I think Michigan might beat them this year. I just kind of think that
You think they're
the
gonna
roles have been
walk in the-
reversed here, and
in
they're
the
not going to be
shoe?
able to get over the hump.
You're gonna walk into the shoe?
Yeah, might happen. Might happen. I mean, Ohio State probably
Maybe
has
if
the most
Harbaugh was
talent
still there.
across the country.
Maybe if Harbaugh was still there. But
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Sharon Moore. I think he won 3 games with he coached the games that they won, but like Harbaugh was there for the practices the whole time. Like it wasn't Sharon Moore's doing. It was Jim Harbaugh. Sharon Moore just called the plays on game day.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how I feel about Moore as a whole. Anything else in
Hot
college?
takes?
Oregon looked a little shaky.
Yeah, only won by
I think I
10.
caught the Oregon game.
Ole Miss also looked
LSU
impressive.
Ole Miss won 76-0.
Yeah, they looked.
Yeah, LSU. And,
LSU and USC. That was a pretty good game, but
That was a
was a great
statement
game.
win for USC.
yeah.
Miller Moss.
It really was. They
LSU's
they
missing
look
big
way
guys.
better, especially defensively than they did last year. And I think Miller Moss, honestly, I think he fits Lincoln Riley's offense better than Caleb did.
Yeah.
All right, hot takes time. Who wants to
Start off.
start?
I can go first.
Okay.
I
My
wanna
take is fantasy football related. And wait, what?
I said I wanted to go first, but sorry. You
Oh, I
can
didn't hear it. You can
go.
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 All right. It's fantasy football related. And my hot take is that if you use any app other than Sleeper, I'm like judging you like you're a bot.
No,
Sleeper,
I'm in
the
one
best.
league on fantasy foot on ESPN,
ESPN.
and the person that invited me, I was like, "Yo, we literally used Sleeper last year. Why are we not using it again?"
That's crazy. Changing from
I
I've
know.
never heard anyone that's
And then we're
changing.
doing the draft, and I'm looking at the rankings of the players on ESPN.
It's so bad.
This is
Oh my God,
unironically
it's so
wrong.
bad.
It's
But
terrible.
like, so I'm in for some reason I kept joining leagues, and I have 3 leagues on ESPN, and all of them I'm like picking the same guys because nobody takes them because they're all so low.
Devon Achane
Yeah,
got drafted in like the
Rasheed
6th
Rice was
round.
actually like an 8th round pick or something.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
ESPN has no idea what they're doing,
No,
and the
ESPN's
sleeper,
ESPN's like one of the worst ones.
like the way it's laid out is perfect. It is the best app
Sleepers,
on my phone.
it combines like the best parts of all the apps into one and they like update their settings. It's so good.
Sleeper is a great app, and you can play daily fantasy on it too if that's what you're into.
That's my hot take.
I fuck with it. I agree. Sleeper is a great
Yeah.
app.
Sleeper's the GOAT. All
Pretty
right.
good.
So I wanted to go first because I was piggybacking on college football, but I think Jeremiah Smith is gonna win the Heisman.
It's the Ohio State freshman.
Yeah.
The quarterback,
No,
What?
he's a receiver.
a receiver.
It was
The
like
17-year-old?
no, he's
No.
He's like 18, I think. But
but he was like the highest ranked freshman receiver, like receiver recruit in a while.
Yeah.
He's not winning the Heisman this year.
I don't know. He had 2 touchdowns. Like
Jackson Dart scored 76 points. I actually, if we're making our pick right now, that would be my pick is Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart. I don't think they're gonna do good enough for him to win the Heisman.
You know,
Could Travis Hunter win it? I feel like.
if not if they win 4 games.
They're gonna go 4-8.
Is it like an MVP award or is it the best player in college football?
The best player in college football, but the best player on college football isn't on a 4-8 team.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Um, I don't
I just
know.
think Joe
Is
Mancini-
Will Howard really the guy that's gonna have a receiver win Heisman? Because he's gonna get him the ball enough
Will Howard looked good.
over Judkins. Like I'd take Judkins for the Heisman over.
I don't think they're gonna run it enough, honestly. I think they're
Is
gonna air it out a lot this year.
Omika is still on the team too, right?
Yeah. Mecca. He's tough.
Emeka, however you say it. Yeah, I don't know.
He's a first one
Like
pick.
Heisman's so hard to predict because it's never who you think it's gonna be
Yeah.
season. Okay. I
That's why
mean,
it's a good award.
I'm an Ohio State hater through and through. But
I'm a Michigan hater through and through, but I
Was
reckon
Jaden Daniels not like a favorite for the Heisman before the year last year?
I mean, he was up there, but like, if you asked anyone, they would have been like, "Yeah, I think Caleb
Caleb.
Williams wins it
Yeah.
again."
yeah.
So it's tough to pick. Like, if you asked me literally a week ago, I would have said Dylan Gabriel, but I don't think Dylan Gabriel anymore. So,
Wow, he did bad?
well, just Oregon didn't look great. They were
Yeah.
all right.
Sure.
I mean, you really can't start to get an actual understanding of the teams until I start playing their conference games.
Yeah.
Week 1, as long as you win week 1, it really doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
All right. Nose, you want to go or you want me to go?
I'll go. Okay. So when it comes to dessert and food, I'm going
It was-
pie over cake 10 times out of
Oh,
10,
yeah. I agree.
That's a fire take.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
a great take.
That is a great take.
I feel like
Yeah,
a
I do
10 out of
that.
10 out of 10 cake is better than a 10 out of 10 pie.
If you
though.
could have a fruity dessert versus an icing dessert, I'm picking the fruity dessert.
Yeah. Like I've
Yeah.
never had a cake better than the best pumpkin pie.
I haven't. Pumpkin pie is number
Yeah, or
one pie for
pumpkin,
me.
even pumpkin, not a fruit, but
Pumpkin pie.
yeah,
Oh, I'm
pumpkin
so
pie is
ready for
delicious.
pumpkin pie season. We're
Apple
getting
pie
there.
is the best pie, but pumpkin pie is
That's
very
number 2 for me. That's number 2.
I'd put pumpkin over apple.
I go pumpkin, apple, and then blueberry.
Yeah, I was about to say
I
blueberry.
like blueberry, yeah.
I've really never. I gotta expand my pie horizons.
I wonder if they have like
I've only dabbled with pumpkin.
You're
and
missing
apple.
out. If you go to
they
like
have peach
Walmart,
pie? I feel like
Ooh,
I'd be-
yeah,
peach
yeah.
pie would bang.
Dude, Walmart sells like these
You never had,
99
like, a
cents
Oreo
pies.
pie?
They're
Oh
delicious.
yeah, I've had like the ones you're talking about. Right?
Yeah, and they're so cheap and they're delicious.
They should
Cake, I
make some
mean,
pies.
I like strawberry shortcake and ice cream cake, but I mean,
Do they make
after
strawberry
that,
pie?
no, I don't know.
Maybe
That
I feel
could
like
be
it's too
interesting.
sweet.
overrated.
I feel like strawberry is too sweet for a pie.
Strawberry
Yeah.
tarts. That's like a thing.
Okay.
That was a good
A lot of
take.
people like key lime. I don't like key lime that much,
Yeah, I
honestly.
don't like key lime pie.
No,
Yeah,
key
it's
lime
like-
cookie. I
It's
like
good. It's good, but I mean, it's a little overrated, I think.
Pumpkin pie is delicious.
Yeah, pumpkin pie's the
Yeah.
goat.
A warm apple pie with some vanilla ice cream is delicious.
Oh,
Get
And a
my
glass
taste
of milk.
buds. My mouth's watering over here. I gotta go eat like
We
now.
could just do a food podcast.
we could-
cast.
some of our best episodes have been food related, so
Honestly.
we could just go. I think we
Go the
have to.
food route.
We're bringing March Fatness back this year,
Oh, of course.
without a doubt.
That one banged.
Okay. We should work some more food into this podcast.
Next week we'll have a food segment.
We should have a food segment next week. All right, my
We
take.
should all just pick like our favorite food we ate that week and like describe it.
Share.
describe it.
Write a little paragraph just like with all the adjectives about how good the food
favorite
was.
food we ate.
Describe my Chipotle bowl.
It would
Yeah.
be Chipotle Bowl like every other week.
Actually, last weekend I DoorDashed Chipotle and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the other weekend I opened my Uber Eats app and it gave me like a $15 off coupon just for free. So I ordered an Outback steak. It was like $10 total with delivery and everything. It was so good.
That's fire.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
Outback
Yeah. Oh,
steak
we
from
also
your
we
door for
learned, me and my
$10.
roommates learned that our air fryer turns into a grill, and you can grill a steak to medium rare in 8 minutes.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's
What a
awesome.
discovery.
All right, my take
Back to sports.
is that I think that Jalen Hurts is a bottom 16 quarterback in the NFL.
Oh,
I agree.
I thought you were gonna say bottom 6, and I would have maybe agreed.
You still would have agreed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just
He fell
they
off
have
so
the most
well.
loaded roster I've literally ever seen, and like it's just like he
AJ Brown and
can't
Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert.
out. I mean, they always have a good running back. They always have a good offensive line. They always have a good defense. And even though the defense kind of was iffy towards the end of the year last year,
The
but
only thing that you can use to defend him is he doesn't have a great coach
yeah.
Yeah.
or coordinator.
But didn't he start with Doug Peterson as his coach?
Probably.
I feel like he started anyway. He needs to do more. He's not doing enough. He's just
No, Doug Peterson put him in at the end of the season against the Commanders.
yeah, he did. I just mean Jalen Hurts in general. Just he like he puts up the numbers, sure, but like just watch the games. He's not doing it. So
I kind of agree with that.
it's kind of a
I think
bold
he's right around
take. I know
down
we've
as
shit
well.
on the Eagles a lot, but
Just switch it to bottom 6.
Yeah.
I'll just say it right now. He's the worst. Number 32.
The worst
33,
start
Tyrod Taylor.
in the NFL.
Okay. Oh, and one more thing. I want to say I've changed my mind about the Yankees again. They're not winning shit.
Okay.
Tenth time.
The Jason Dominguez stuff is terrible. That how is he not up?
Yeah.
Did you
he
see what
should
they
be
said
up,
today?
and we don't are what?
Did you see what Cashman said?
No.
He said he in a public statement that Jason Dominguez is in the minors because Verdugo gives us the best chance to win.
That's wrong.
It's so bad. That's pathetic. Clay Holmes, that whole situation, his stats are actually not terrible.
He's not.
Half of his blown saves are unearned runs or where he comes in. But I think you've gotten to the point where it's just like a mental thing. I think if you move him to the 8th or 7th inning, he'll be fine. He'll be a good reliever.
I saw a very interesting Instagram comment actually about them moving heel to closer.
I did see that. I think it's going to be Tommy Kahnle. I feel like.
He was in the bullpen now.
No, they're saying we should make him a closer.
The playoffs.
He's probably going to be in the bullpen for the playoffs.
I mean, it's going to be based on matchups. We don't have a guy that's going to come in every time, which is fine. Everyone just has to do their role, do their part.
And
Mets in a wild card spot.
the defense has also been very poor lately.
DJ is not going to see the field in the playoffs. He can't.
Can't. Okay, that's all I wanted to say about the Yankees. I want to put on record that I retract my previous statement.
Any other year, I would agree with you. This team is flawed. They're
yeah,
not
but
good.
the rest of the league also
There's
sucks.
nobody. There's
Yeah.
nobody.
That's why
There might not be a 100-win team.
I don't think there's going to be. The Dodgers are that's the slowest it's ever taken for a
But
team.
there's going to be 140 lost teams.
Sucks.
Yeah.
How many losses do they have right now?
It's over 100 already, I'm pretty
No,
sure.
they're going to break the record. They're going to smash the record.
Yeah.
They beat the Yankees 12-2.
They're 32 and 109.
That's tough. It's a good record.
It's a good record. It'd be
They have
an awesome
227
record if they just
percentage.
flipped them. It would be the
Their
best
win
record.
percentage?
9-32.
If their win percentage was a batting average, they wouldn't be playing every day.
Oh man.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
227.
I like that.
All right. Anyone else got anything they want to say?
Oh, just quick shout out, a new movie coming on the way with Greg Rosati starring in it and Luke Tess, who our normal podcaster is
You
here.
finished it?
We're just figuring music out right now, and then should be out by the end of next week, guys. Tune in to Jason Rosenberg on YouTube.
I'll throw it on, I don't know. I'll throw a link somewhere.
Spitballz
Like a
Instagram
story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
All right.
All right.
Great episode.
Great episode. Thanks for watching.
See you guys next week.
Go Commanders.